Hello, I'm Tom Ingenio, licensed acupuncturist and certified animal acupuncturist here at Mount Vernon Wellness in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, the Balance Channel has asked me to talk a little bit about animal acupuncture. So I'd like to address some of the most common questions I hear when people ask me about animal acupuncture. First question, why would someone get their pet acupuncture? Animal acupuncture treats a wide array of conditions, very similar to human acupuncture. In fact, a lot of conditions we would see in our companion animals, we also see in humans. One big thing we see, arthritis, products of aging, so low back pain, weakness, stiffness. Those tend to be the most common conditions we see. But we do also see things like kidney issues in cats, hot spots in dogs, behavioral issues, sometimes separation anxiety, fear biting, and sometimes we see things like internal disorders. A big one is gastritis we see in a lot of larger dogs that occasionally eat things they shouldn't. People also want to know what the difference is between animal acupuncture and human acupuncture. Once again, there's very little difference. If you were to take a human and turn them on all fours, and you take that acupuncture channel map, those 12 channels that run up and down the body, up and down the arms and legs, and fit them over a dog or a cat or a horse or whatever animal we're talking about, you could roughly map out situations or positions of those channels. Now, there are going to be differences, obviously. In horses, we have 5 fingers, they have a hoof. Adjustments are made for things like that, extra vertebra, shorter vertebra, different muscle groups. As they change position, we adjust. But in general, those systems are pretty much the same. That being said, in Mongolia, there was actually a development of a horse system specifically for those horses. So there is a separate system as well. But in most cases, most modern acupuncturists are using a human map that has been modified to fit the animal that they're working on. The third question people ask is, what will owners notice when their animal gets acupuncture, both during the treatment and after? And this is a sub-question here, but how do you get the animal to sit still? The first thing that I'm going to start with is we put needles in, and within a few minutes, those animals relax, settle down, and in a lot of cases, take a short nap. During that time, we can do our treatment. Some specific things for the condition that they're coming in for, as well as some constitutional things that should help the animal be healthier overall. While they're getting the treatment, we have a window. They're relaxed, let's work. Treatments tend to be shorter on animals that are smaller and longer on animals that are bigger. After the treatment, a lot of owners report that their animal tends to be a little lethargic, a little sleepier than normal. That's completely okay. In some cases, they'll even have more symptoms for 24 hours afterwards. Normally, that's a decent response as well. It means we've gotten to the area and something has gotten stirred up. I tell owners to look for small changes at first, although in some cases, owners will report big changes after the first couple of treatments. But within that window of 3 to 5 treatments, owners should see some improvement that's significant enough that says, this is what I want to be doing, and I want to continue on this for my pet. Now, we're going to take a short pause, and you're going to see a video of me treating my little French Bulldog, Piglet. So stay tuned. Hi everybody, this is my little guy Piglet. He's a French Bulldog, he's 6 years old. A few years back he ended up getting back surgery. He had 3 discs actually operated on in his low back, and occasionally he'll get some spinal stuff. He's sitting in his little nest back here that we have for him behind the couch. And we're just going to put a couple of needles in to demo this. This isn't going to be a real treatment. He may flinch a little. In most cases he does pretty well. The needles that we use are actually human needles for ear acupuncture. They're very short, very thin, and they're disposed of as medical waste just like we would with every other acupuncture needle. So as you see, Pig really isn't feeling too much with these needles. We just pick acupuncture points like we would
on a human. We insert them very superficially. Now, depending on the dog, some dogs will go to sleep, some will wander around the house. Some are a little less cooperative, but in most cases, we get a nice basic treatment like this. After a few minutes, the dog will calm down. What we'll have you do is take a look at these nice and close, and basically, we'll let him sit here for another 10 minutes or so, and then move to the next stage. That's pretty much it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks, and have a great day.